Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden Mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, is an exciting one. We got a lot more sneak peeks and first looks at Madden Mobile 22. A lot of stuff today. There were two different streams that EA Madden NFL, our community manager Nick Messina, did on Twitch, going over a bunch of different things. I was not really looking into the streams a whole lot. I took some notes, got some screenshots where I could. I know this isn't going to be the most in-depth thing, but there's a lot of things all at once, so I'm going to do my best to cover pretty much everything that we have and we know about Madden Mobile 22 that came out in the streams today in this video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 200 likes. I apologize for the audio and everything. I'm out of town right now. This is probably going to be a little bit scuffed, but we're going to just deal with it as we can. I'm trying to get these videos out, even though it's a little bit difficult. And as of right now, the game is going to be coming out on Thursday. We have heard a lot of things. The Google Play Store currently says Thursday, and Patrick, who went on Nick's stream on the evening stream tonight, actually kept on mentioning Thursday as the release date. We've gotten hints of that. We've talked about that in other videos. There's a very, very high percentage chance that the game is going to be coming out on Thursday instead of Friday. We don't have a time or anything like that. So I'm just going to show screenshots and show any sort of notes or anything that I have. There's a lot of just different stuff going on right now, and we're learning a lot about the game that we didn't know. So first of all, this is some of the program stuff. We got Tour, Divisional Battle for the West, and the Rookie Center. We'll talk about those in a second, but I'm going to talk about kind of some of the general notes that we learned in the first stream this afternoon where they looked into gameplay. They played gameplay on the stream earlier today, and it's very, very similar. The scoreboard does look a little bit different. I don't know if I actually have a screenshot of that, so I'm just going to leave that out for now. There's a couple other things we have here. I'm just going to scroll through the pictures that I do have. The gameplay is going to be very similar, like I mentioned. There's going to be some minor changes. The blocking is hopefully going to be fixed. Catching near the sidelines or out of bounds should be fixed as well. So just a lot of the fixes are going to be new, but other than that, a lot of the basic gameplay stuff is going to be the exact same. Actually playing the game as of right now, there's no different live events, and there's really not a whole lot of extra stuff, I guess, based on actual gameplay just in general. One of the things we've learned a lot about the game in general is that Journey is going to be your main thing that you're playing. This is how you're going to unlock so many different modes in the game and different areas. You do have to play Journey to unlock things, so that's going to be one thing that a lot of people need to focus on. You're playing Journey quite a bit to be able to unlock a lot of stuff. Some other things, arena lineup locking will still be in the game at launch, but it might change down the line. There's going to be trophies. Trophies are going to be a system used to level up players past level 10, and they can be earned mainly in arena and the training center, so you're going to be able to get a lot of players in a lot of different modes. Some different things: uniforms earned on console can transfer to mobile if you are linked. Player leveling cap is up to 50. Once you match an opponent at bucket size, so for example, we knew that the league versus league matchups are going to be a little bit different this year. They are at kind of even numbers and at different increments, but however, you can mark players unactive and active. That was a new feature this year. But if both teams had extra players that are marked active, it'll add those teams to the match. So maybe you match at 8 players each, league versus league team, but there's, 3 players on each team that are still marked active that aren't in the league versus league. It'll put them in the league versus league still, so it'll be an 11 versus 11. I believe that's how that's going to work. I could be wrong. Ranking up a player, you need shards. To get shards, you do need a duplicate of that player, and it'll be discussed later, whatever. And then logos, banners, likely not transferring, and pack animations are updated. So that's some of the notes we had from the first stream today. Like I said, I wasn't available for the first stream. I didn't take notes. These are all courtesy of Red and Steel Nation on Discord, so appreciate them taking the time and making those notes. So that kind of stuff is pretty basic. Tomorrow we're looking at competitive stuff, leagues and arena. Those are going to be the 2 streams. I might have a video out on that, but I'm not entirely sure. But that's kind of the earlier stuff today. So let's scroll through the screenshots and see what we have. Just the normal lineup stuff. We've seen this. This is an example of playing against someone with higher power. You have higher power. You're playing against the Chiefs, who have lower power, and you have an easy mode because you have a higher power overall or something. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but we will learn. The Champion Store is basically the league store, but this is going to be used with arena and leagues. There's basically arena coins and league coins, and you can use those in different trades and in the Champion Store. As you can see, to be able to even get some specific players with certain coins, 10 league coins, certain players. It's pretty cool. I like the system. Competitive, you're going to be able to get a lot of new players. You can see more of that. Champion Store specials, limited, repeatable. There's a bunch of different stuff going on here. I like it. It looks really cool. I like the idea of it. You can get different players, mainly uncommon here. There's going to be some rare ones as well, but you have to claim all the uncommon ones. So very, very cool to have those. Now, I do apologize. I know these are a lot of low quality as well, but these are how trades are going to work. We're going to focus a lot around trades. And this is something that Patrick discussed quite a bit on tonight's stream. Trades are sets. It's basically sets renamed, and trades are super, super important to be able to get new players and progress through the game. Basically, in the way sets used to work is that you would trade in X amount of players or X amount of items specifically, and you'd get the set done. The way this is going to work, if it's more of a progress bar. You can see if you can make it out. I know it's a really, really low quality, but you have different achievements and different things that are worth different amounts of points. You can see on the right, complete journeys, kickstarts trade 10 points, complete coins kickstart trade is 10 points, and then any player is another 10 points. And you can see in the bottom right, to complete that set, you have a progress bar, and the amount of points will change. Well, the amount of points you earn will work towards that progress bar. For example, a player's kickstart here, complete the TP kickstart trade, 20 points. But for example, on this, you will see that you can do any players, you can 2 of them. That's worth technically 20 points because you can do that twice, but there's a third one. Basically, the way some of the trades are going to work is that you will not need to complete every requirement or fill every item in that set. You can do it a bunch of different ways based on the items you have or the things you want to use or the things you complete, and complete the amount of progress you need to complete that set. You can just do it in a bunch of different ways. This is an example of an NFL Uncommon Select, the set that I just showed you, basically how that's going to work. There's a bunch of players available. You can select one. You can see how many shards and their level and everything there. So it's kind of cool. Just an example of how that's going to work in the pack background. An example of another thing for trades. This is something you'll probably get to do. There's a Gronkowski available, and you just need to complete some different trades in different areas of the game there. For example, this is another journeys thing. So in journeys, something that's important about those is you're going to be able to get a lot of bonus objectives. We talked about the events giving bonus objectives, and if you get those, you get keys, kind of the bonus keys. You're going to be able to use that a lot in other journey sets, and there's a lot of different stuff. Trades are super complex. This is an example of a pro pack right here. You can see this is the pack art for the pro pack, and then an example of what's in the pro pack. Mainly uncommon players. Maybe they'll update it throughout the year, but right now common players are going to be used mainly for these trades. There's going to be tons of other different trades, resource kickstarts. You have some Kickstarter sets before you unlock more of the trades. You have coins and training points. You will see you have different progress and different things you can do to complete those sets. More things here. This is a player's kickstart. You can see, for example, the same kind of thing that I showed you. And then trades kickstart. This is a set, for example, you're getting 5 of the Rob Gronkowskis, and that's mainly because those are shards of the player. You have the player, but if you get 5 of them, for example, you're getting 5 shards there. So you're able to use those to rank them up. We will talk about that a little bit more after once we go through everything else. These are more example of journey trades, as I showed you. There's different tiers and things. These are how you're going to get some of those bonus goals. So that's what you're working towards on that. Once you get more players, you can have some players there. There's tons of trades. I'm not going to go all the way into it. There's so many different tiers and bonus tiers and different ways to do it. And we'll look at Tour, which is going to be a Madden Today style map, but it's also considered a program. It's in the programs tab. There's a lot of different things going on here, a lot of different trades available. For example, a rare Derwin James. You will see some achievements that you need to complete the AFC Uncommon Tour trade, and the NFC Uncommon Tour trade you'll see are below there. To get a rare Derwin James, you need the progress there. You can see an example of how that's going to work. And this is another example of that, the fact that you don't need to complete everything. You see there's tons of different options there. You could just do 4 of the 63 plus AFC players and get that set done, but you could also do 10 of the any AFC players, or you could do 20 of the any players. Well, I guess you need to do that along with some other stuff, but you kind of get the point. And then there's also going to be tour coins. These are used in a lot of some of the other sets. These are like wildcard items. If you don't feel like putting anything in, you can just use some extra tour coins that you're going to earn from tour to get more uncommon players, or whatever you need to do to complete a set. So I like the idea for trades that you can use some different items. It's not just using specific things. You can kind of mix and match what you want to complete for a trade. For example, this is a rare plus champions pack. Just more example. Champions are once again the league and arena stuff. You'll see there's arena and league coins as well as other stuff, so you can use some of those if you'd like, but you can also use some other sets, some other items, get some more players in there. I like the idea. I really like the trade stuff. This is more example of more trades and more players. There's a lot of stuff going on here, just more examples of different items that you can get in the game. This is the tour, and this is one of our first programs things that'll be launching with the game, but it's not a limited time thing. So many different things in the game you're going to be taking a long time to earn. It's not something you're going to do right away once you get into the game. These are things that are going to take a while to progress. You're playing lots of events and you're earning a lot of different currencies within it. It looks like there's going to be tour keys, there's going to be tour coins, you're going to be able to get fans, and within the fans you're earning these stuff in goals. Within the goals you're earning milestones, so it's almost like its own little like arena or like overdrive or like kind of head-to-head style fan, I guess, and you're getting rewards based on that. You're earning tour fans by playing through the events and things within it. So I really like that idea. I think that looks really cool, and you're going to be able to get a lot of rewards. I like the idea. It's something to do, but once again, you're not doing it all in one day. It's going to take some time to get it done. This is the last screenshot I have, but we will talk about ranking and leveling up as well. This is an example of some sort of program mini thing that will be going on in the game. This is once again not a limited time program. This is going to be rotating throughout the year, so this is like Battle for the West. So this will be AFC and NFC West. Obviously, there's probably going to be one of these for East, North, South as well. So those will rotate in, and these are different events and things you can do. Now, these will probably do more videos on, or we'll look more into it when the game does come out. But I'm just kind of showing you exactly what's going on. This is what we got for the stream. This is kind of what we got to look forward to. The last thing that they showed as well is ranking and leveling up. Now, I didn't get any screenshots of this. I probably should have, but basically ranking and leveling up are going to be two different things. Skill and presence are going to work towards your overall. Skill is basically kind of mainly your stat boost and things, and presence are basically as I guess a way to add more to your team overall, because that's your goal, to have a higher overall. Your presence is going to work towards that overall goal, and you're able to get more presence by leveling and ranking up your players. Leveling up your players is mainly going to be used with coins and training points, as well as trophies once you get past level 5 or level 10, and it can go all the way up to 50. Doing that mainly is going to upgrade your skill, but you're also going to be able to upgrade some presence with that, and that's going to help with your whole team, not just a singular player, although you will get a lot of stat boost with that. Ranking up is using shards and multiple duplicates of that player and the shards of that player to be able to get higher rank and mainly a lot of extra presence, which is going to boost your skill points as well, which is going to boost your higher overall. Presence is going to make your whole team better, and ability to level up comes with progressing through Journey. So Journey, like I said, you need to complete a lot of different things within there to be able to unlock different areas of the game. So not everything's going to be unlocked right away. This is something that's going to take a little bit of time. You need to progress through the journey to be able to unlock more things. I'm not going to go too much more into anything else. These are the screenshots and the notes that I took that I have for these streams. Once the game comes out, we'll have a lot more stuff. So I know a lot of this is confusing right now. It's confusing for me as well. I haven't had enough time to look into it, and I don't have the game in my hand right away. So we'll learn more once the game does come out. I will let you guys know if I'm going to do a video tomorrow on any more of the competitive stuff. But yeah, that's just about it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm the Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.